Hey everybody, so glad to see you again. Couple quick things. One, if you weren't aware, we are back together meeting on Sunday mornings in our children's ministry area, which means if you come first service, your Sunday school class is back open and you can go and enjoy that with your friends. Or if you come the second service, we will have a live and all of our worship services that we have available during second service open and ready for you to enjoy once again. Would love to see you back again. On top of that, on Wednesday nights, starting on September 16th from 6:30 to 8 o'clock in the evening, we are bringing back Groove. Wednesday night is a great night for you to be able to bring your friends to church with you. We're going to have a lot of games, we're going to have a Bible study, and we're going to have a lot of fun. And I cannot wait to see you all there as well. Now, today's lesson is a word of advice from a man named Solomon. And we want to listen to Solomon whenever he had things to say, because in his time, he was considered the wisest man on the face of the earth. Matter of fact, people would come from long distances just to hear him talk about plants and animals and how the world worked around them. People were absolutely stunned by how smart this man was. And so when he gives us advice, it's really good advice, and we need to pay attention to the advice that he gives. And in this, he gives us an important piece that is a life lesson, something that we should take forward with this forever. So here is the passage of scripture out of Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verses 9 through 12. 2 are better than 1, because they have a good return for their labor. If either of them falls down, one can help the other up. But pity anyone who falls and has no one to help them up. Also, if two lie down together, they can keep warm. But how can one keep warm alone? Though one may be overpowered, two can defend themselves. A cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken. Solomon is telling us we are not meant to live life alone. Matter of fact, if we live life alone, if we fall down, who's going to be there to help us when we're hurt? If we're cold and alone, who's going to be there to keep us warm? If we find ourselves in a tough spot, who's going to be there to have our back? If we're alone, nobody. But Solomon says that if we have somebody with us, a close friend, somebody we can rely on when we get hurt, they're going to be there to pick us up and help us out and help us move forward. If we're cold and alone, they can be there to help keep us warm, and we can huddle together and share each other's warmth, right? It says that when our backs are against the wall and we're being attacked, we have a close friend who's going to be there to watch our back, to make sure that we're safe, to make sure that we're being taken care of. And in this time, it's easy to feel alone. I mean, I know that I've felt alone a lot through this process of not being able to be around as many of my friends as I'd like, and just kind of being cooped up inside my house. And here's the good news, though. We have technology that allows our friends to be just a phone call away, a text message away, an email away. There's so many different ways for us to get a hold of our friends who are there for us. And we need to make sure that we have those people in our lives, just like Solomon said. If we are alone, we fall, and nobody's there to help us out. But we're stronger and we're better together, whether there's 2 of us together or 3 of us together or more of us together. And in your life, your faith is going to be tested. And if you're being tested by yourself, it's going to be pretty hard to stand against that temptation. But if you've got people with you who are going to be there to help build up your faith, to support you, to encourage you to keep moving forward, you're going to move through that tough time. So my challenge this week is this: contact your friends. Contact these people who are the ones that have got your back, who are there to pick you up when you fall down, who are there to give you strength when you need strength. Contact them, especially if you're feeling a little alone or a little discouraged. It's easy right now. But if you call somebody and just say, hey, I just want you to know how I feel about you, or I just want you to have a great day today, or hey, is there something I can pray for you about? How can I help you? You're going to change somebody's day. They're going to know they're not alone, and you're going to know that you're not alone. And that's really what's important right now, is for us to be together, to strengthen one another, to encourage one another, and to help each other remain strong. That's all I've got for this week. Until next time, I cannot wait to see you again.